Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? Oh, Kevin Lee just put them paws on me. How's it going, guys? This is Pryoxis, and I'm back with another video. This video right here, guys, is going to be about understanding strike range. And I'm going to break this down into a tier list. This tier list is like not best to worst or anything. This is just a tier list to help you guys understand. So the first tier, we'll call this where you're real close to your opponent. This is elbow. This is elbow, knees, hooks, and uppercut range, right? Tier 1, elbows, knees, hooks, uppercut. Tier 2, this is your jabs and your straight punches. This is that range. A bit too far, a bit too close. It's that perfect range where that jab just fully extends and boom, boom. This is your this right here is your jab straight range. And then the last but not least, tier 3, which is your kicking range. Which everyone knows, the kicking range is the hardest one to predict and the hardest one to read. Now, we're going to go into another thing, and I'm going to call this one-step and two-step range, all right? With one-step range is it takes one step to get to your opponent outside of distance, right? This is one step. One-step range is more of kicking range. It's more so like kicking range, but you're using punches to get inside. Boom, one step to get to your opponent. Boom, one step. Right, and then two steps is where you're a bit further. 1, 2. It takes you 2 steps to get right there in that range. Now I'm going to show you guys a couple strikes or a couple ways you can get inside with the one step. Right, it's just a hook. You know, you can the best ways is a check hooks, and a jab. I wouldn't recommend throwing something powerful like I'd recommend a lead leg kick too, but I don't really throw it. The lead leg kick as well too, like I said. So if you want to cut the distance and you're in like one step range, which is right here, which is about kicking range with punches, the jab and a hook. For a do with a kick, I'd recommend a lead leg kick. Lead leg kick, boom. Now if you're in two-step range, now you want to be looking to throw 2 strikes, but you're not looking to throw 2 strikes to land. You're looking to throw 2 strikes to cut the distance and get into the man's face. So boom, boom, jab, 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 hook, jab, 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 hook. Why I don't recommend a jab straight is because if you throw the jab straight from way out there, right, and the guy does this on your straight and hits you with that slip hook, you can get rocked. That's why I'd recommend a jab. If you get countered, it'd be better off you get your jab countered. And like I said, and if he does do that slip, because you're in 2-step range, boom, boom, you hit him with that check hook. Now we're going to talk about it on a defensive standpoint. This is the harder part. It's easy to be offensive with the range, but what about being defensive and understanding the range and reading your opponent with range? Okay, so this is one step, right? If you're on one step with your opponent, what strike should you be throwing? I would highly recommend jabs or straights. If you're this far away from your opponent, what are hooks going to do? What are hooks going to do if you're that far? If you're on the defensive, your opponent's coming forward, I'd recommend throwing a check hook or a jab or a straight. And if you're throwing a kick, teeps. Teeps are your best friend. They push your opponent back. It's very frustrating to be hit by teeps because it's like, bro, I can't get to this guy. And then, like I said, straight punches because they have the greatest range, and then a teep because it has the greatest range with kicks without leaving you too vulnerable. Now, if your opponent's in 2-step range, right? Your opponent's in 2-step range where it takes them 2 strikes to get to you. Taking 2 strikes to get to you. I'd recommend the same thing. It's doing these jabs and straights, right? Jabs and straights, the teep kick. You want to just pay attention. Watch your opponent. Don't watch your character. Watch your opponent. Watch that space between you and him. Now, let's say your opponent has gotten inside on you, and now you're panicking. Do not panic. If he's here with you, he's just following you around. No more jabs. No more straights, right? No more of these combos. No more of this jab, upper hook stuff, okay? Now you want to be looking to just throw uppercut. Maybe throw a knee, an elbow, Elbows I'd recommend not throwing too many elbows because elbows they're very weird, very weird with the hit recognition. I'd recommend, the check hooks, the rear hooks, uppercuts, boom. Like I said, do not throw any jabs. I wouldn't even recommend straights because straights are not that powerful in this. But the hooks are your best friend. Uppercuts are your best friend. And knees really are your best friend. People hate knees. People hate knee spammers. But if you're going to sit in someone's pocket in this range, I have no choice but to throw what is my best abilities. So remember, guys, elbows, knees, hooks, no jabs. Okay, no jabs. Double hooks, maybe a hook uppercut, right? That's just the jab uppercut hook, but without the jab because you're already in range. Hook uppercut, or maybe a uppercut hook, or you can even go to the body, like this. Hook uppercut to the body, hook uppercut to the body. Like I said, man's here, you do not need to throw any jabs because if he throws like 3 hooks, all right. If he throws 3 strikes, right, and his 3 strikes is a uppercut hook, and your 3 strike is a jab uppercut hook, he's most likely gonna win that because all his punches are power punches, while your first punch is a jab. You're gonna be looking to throw power while you're right here. The jab is not gonna get you anywhere. Boom, boom. Look, hook uppercut, or hook uppercut. Recommend just throwing 2 strikes. You can throw 3 if you're very confident. But like I said, you guys gotta understand distance. Like I said, you said keep your distance. If they are in your face, elbows are good. That's hooks and uppercuts, man. I hope the video did help you guys out. If not, be sure to tell me what you guys need help understanding. I'll drop a video as soon as possible for you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/hoodie pry, HOODYPRY. Peace out, guys. Much love.